salute when you see me. That jealousy is an ocean, and you either float or you sink. Moment of truth, credit check, you not approved. BB King, I'm in love with the blues. Don't start me up, I got finishing moves. Look.
Tonight, from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Bucs.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback who played for the Nevada Wolfpack in college. It's Colin Kaepernick.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. To throw, Kaepernick. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big gain there for the Bills.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Kaepernick to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Now Jones. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Kaepernick going to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. They're going back to the same well. It's Hockenson again. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. This is Mixon on the draw. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the 1st down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. To throw, Kaepernick. He's got Anderson right side. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Here's Kaepernick. And this is going to be incomplete. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They run for it with Mixon. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. Mixon. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tucker with the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It was too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll hand it off now. Williams fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Well, this defense for the Bills, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Throwing is Hurts. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Stephon Tuitt, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Tyler Boyd and the rest of the offense heading back out, sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing 1,000-yard paces.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick, and the Raiders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Flush to his right. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. These two teams all tied after one. Hurts. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. They'll try and run. This is Williams. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now Colin Kaepernick and the offense heading back out onto the field. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. On the delay, it's Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A handoff to Mixon. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip, and I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Back deep, Tariq Cohen. And that will hit and continue on out of bounds.
Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1-yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Williams. And he'll get this up to the 4 right about there, and that's about it. The Raiders on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it.
They were backed up to start the drive, but how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right away. Nice job there getting out towards what would have been their normal starting position.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Locates Hardman for another catch.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. On 2nd down, it's Williams. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Ask any pass rusher, and they'll tell you any quarterback who lines up every time and goes straight back in the pocket, that's who they want. But when they have to deal with a Jalen Hurts who may come at them from any angle and can get outside of the pocket and run, that's a nightmare for anybody who has to rush the quarterback. And I love Jalen Hurts' athletic ability. Almost a 4.6 runner. This guy can get outside the pocket and make plays with his legs as well as his arm.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
He'll find Aguara complete.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Kaepernick now on 1st down. He gets this to Devontae Adams. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. The throw over the middle, taken in. First down now, but that clock rolling. Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. He hits Adams, complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Davante Adams, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills have retaken the lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays, and it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field.
And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll make it second down. Back to throw. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Dancing to his left. Room to run past midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Hurts throw into the hands here of Hardman.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, Hurts.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Watkins. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. They'll look to throw here. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. Touchdown Raiders.
Javonte Williams.
As the first half is winding down. And the Raiders have retaken the lead.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And it's now 17-14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Now Jones.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. A final shot before half for Kaepernick. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. So we have reached halftime here in Vegas with the Raiders on top. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks
the second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Here's Cohen now to return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And he powers his way up past the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Kaepernick now on 1st down. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. Kaepernick will try again on 2nd down. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So it'll be a loss of 10 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Again, it's Kaepernick. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Play action. Here's Hurts. Rolling to his, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. B.J. Hill in there to drop him for a loss on the play. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. He'll look to throw. Throw over the middle, caught by DeGuara. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And he slings one that's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. De'Ami Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
Now Jones.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Kaepernick. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Kaepernick now to throw. Open man is Robbie Anderson. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Brooklyn?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, and then he curls back inside for the completion.
Kaepernick to throw again. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw, Kaepernick. It's caught here by Adams. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 15-yard line. Into the red zone now, Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Throwing now is Kaepernick.
Quickly to Hockenson.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. To throw, it's Kaepernick. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the 1st sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Tucker's kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game.
So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance. So that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Hurts to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. To throw again on second down. Hurts over the middle, complete. That's Watkins. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. Man open left side is Brown. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Hurts. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Stephon Tuitt. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's second and goal. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Javonte Williams with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Raiders look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Now Jones. And he returns this to the 22. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's Kaepernick to throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter. All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to...
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked out by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Hurts sets up to throw it. Buying time to his left. Hurts fumbles it. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Now Kaepernick again.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be third down. To throw is Kaepernick. And that's complete to Adams.
And he is going to have a Bills first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
On first down, Kaepernick. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4, second down.
The key to any screenplay is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll contain him to just 4, second down. Here's Kaepernick. And that one incomplete as it breaks a string of 8 straight pass completions. On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Now Kaepernick, gotta have this one. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Bryce Callahan.
And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Williams going to get it again on second down.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. They'll run on first down. Williams.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
The busy night continues for Williams. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Back to throw. High throw, but he makes the catch.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Hurts down to one knee, and that should just about do it. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders.
And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Las Vegas, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Atlanta Falcons next week. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they dropped just their second game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots.